It starts in the Heian Era. This was the golden age of Jujutsu. Sorcerers were vicious, laws didn't exist, and Ryomen Sukuna reigned supreme as a natural disaster. But while everyone was fighting Sukuna, the mastermind Kenjaku was busy playing. He began binding vows with sorcerers to reincarnate them later, and created the cursed objects that would eventually start the Culling Game. This era planted the seeds for the destruction of the modern world. Now fast forward to 2006, the Hidden Inventory Arc. This is the most critical event in the timeline. Satoru Gojo and Suguru Geto were best friends tasked with protecting a girl named Riko Amanai. But Toji Fushiguro, a man with zero cursed energy, defeated them both and killed the girl. This event broke Suguru Geto. He decided that to end the cycle of suffering, he had to kill all non-sorcerers. Meanwhile, Gojo awakened his full power, becoming the strongest, but leaving his best friend behind. This split is the reason the main story happens. December 24th, 2017. The events of Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Suguru Geto launched a massive terrorist attack on Shinjuku and Kyoto to draw Gojo away, while he tried to kill Yuta Okotsu to steal the special grade spirit Rika. Geto failed. He was defeated by Yuta and executed by his old friend Gojo. Gojo didn't dispose of Geto's body properly. This allowed Kenjaku to steal the body, gaining Geto's technique, cursed spirit manipulation, and the political influence to seal Gojo later. Halloween 2018, the tipping point. Kenjaku and the disaster curses executed a perfect plan to trap Satoru Gojo in the prison realm. With Gojo gone, the power balance of the world collapsed instantly. Sukuna awakened and leveled a city. Nanami and Nobara fell. Millions of cursed spirits were released into Tokyo. This marked the end of Japan as a functioning country and the start of the Culling Game, a battle royale designed to force human evolution through death. November 2018, the Culling Game began. Kenjaku trapped the populace inside 10 massive barriers. He pitted modern sorcerers against reincarnated legends from the past in a deathmatch to harvest energy. Yuji and Megumi entered with one goal: save Tamiki Fushiguro and unseal Gojo. But the game was rigged. Tamiki was already dead, possessed by an ancient sorcerer named Yorou. And then the worst case scenario happened. The Enchained Vow in a split second, Sukuna utilized a binding vow to switch bodies, leaving Yuji and taking over Megumi Fushiguro to gain the 10 Shadows technique. Sukuna then proceeded to kill Tsumiki, using Megumi's technique to sink Megumi's soul into despair, ensuring he could never fight back. With his new body secured, the stage was set for the final obstacle. December 24th, 2018, the Shinjuku Showdown. Unseal Satoru Gojo, and we get the fight the entire series promised us. The strongest sorcerer of today versus the strongest sorcerer in history. It was a battle of impossible domains and changing conditions. Gojo pushed Sukuna to the brink of death, but Sukuna had a blueprint. By adapting Maharaga to bypass Gojo's infinity, Sukuna evolved his technique to cut the world itself. In chapter 236, the unthinkable happened. Satoru Gojo was cut in half. The ceiling of the Jujutsu world was gone. With Gojo dead, the genre shifted. It stopped being a duel and became a raid boss battle. Every remaining sorcerer, Kashimo, Higuruma, Yuta, Maki, Kusakabe, Todo, threw their lives at Sukuna just to chip away his health bar. They weren't trying to beat him in power. They were trying to weaken his output, break his heart, and sever his soul connection to Megumi. While this was happening, Yuta Okotsu quietly assassinated Kenjaku, ending the mastermind's plot but leaving the merger button in Sukuna's hand. In the end, it came down to the one person Sukuna despised most, Yuji Itadori. Awakening his own version of Shrine and hitting a record-breaking number of Black Flashes, Yuji finally expanded his own domain. He didn't win because he was the chosen one. He won because his cog-like mentality allowed him to keep punching when everyone else had fallen. The King of Curses was reduced to dust and the cycle was finally broken.